Shush. Hello. How are everyone? You see, I got a problem here today. Enough. Lay down. You're not coming over here. I have a problem here today. I have one yelling at me, and one won't get off my lap. Sophie, can you say hi? Stop! No, Raru! Raru wants to talk. No, Raru. No, Raru. Excuse me. I'm talking to peoples. Say hello, peoples. Say hello, peoples. How is everyone? Ma'am. I guess Bella wants to say hi too. Can you say hi? Okay, you're saying hi too? Are we done? We're done. Okay. Hi y'all. How you doing? Okay, so hi Phyllis. Hi Michelle. Hey Deborah. Stephanie will not be joining me today. Enough. Lay down. Stephanie will not be joining. She has a bowling meeting. So Aru and Sophie, pain in the butt, Soph, is insisting on being part of this today. This one's not going to let me do what I need to do. She has to be on me now too. Do you mind? Can you get down now? Well, I'm not going to get very much painting done today, but I'll let y'all say hello. You could say hi to Sophie, and you could say hello to Belle. And I'm going to shove them behind me in just a second. Here, Belle. So, get back here. Thank you. All right. Ma'am, you can sit right there. Okay? Okay. So, I have... Hello, Gail. This is so far away, I can't read it, and I have a dog in my face. I've got one behind my face and one at my face. So, hello, everyone. Once again, if you didn't hear me, I have been bombarded by beagles and meanies, and they have decided to take over my table and do not want me to do anything, so anyway, hopefully I won't knock the computer over way over there. So, I have 2 new things to show you. I have gotten into Myrtle. What is Myrtle, you ask? Myrtle is a murder riddle puzzle book. Really? Can you get down now? You've said your hellos. Now you need to get down so I can do this. So come on. Sit right there. Thank you. I'll just move over. Rover. Okay, so Myrtle, let me tell you, this is so much fun. If you like murder mysteries, murder porn, whatever you want to call it, that's me. Hello. I'm constantly watching murder this and murder that. Well, I came across this on Amazon, and it was something that was recommended. So, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Because I wanted to start at the beginning. So, what it is you get these cool the clues, the codes, the mystery, and the murder, and then you have to figure out what X goes where, who did it, who didn't do it. It's kind of a mark off, and we'll do one of these tonight. Mark off as you go, so you can finish. Okay, this right here. I think I need to raise you just a bit. This right here is one of my, I really, really got to do. This is a UV resin painting kit. Now, I know it's not diamond painting, but you know me, I create lots of crap. So, I have finished my Mandie. So, my next painting I already started working on because I need something small. is this. I am not a craft hoarder. I'm the creator of an extensive sparkly diamond kit collection. Okay. Not only is it a sparkling diamond kits, I have all kinds of other things too. And of course, this is a new one. So I am reviewing this for Santa Direct. I got it yesterday, and it looks pretty cool. You get your little. I haven't opened this part. I've just opened it and shut it back down again. So let's see what we have here. We have measuring cups, or a measuring cup. Oh no, there's two of them in there. I guess to mix the resin, which I've yet to do. We have paint and mica powder and a bead brush. Well, you know what? Let's just open it. Let's take everything out first. We've got crystal clear, hard, tight, fast curing resin. We have a resin light, a nail lamp, but I have one of these too. Resin lamp. We have shells, so you know it's going to be beachy. Okay, so let's see what it is. Now, Deborah told me I couldn't open it. I don't know why I have a drinking straw, but okay. Deborah told me I couldn't open it till today, so that's what I'm doing. Let's see. It looks like we have just a normal 8x10 frame, and we have shells, so this must be the canvas. I'm not sure. I'll figure that out. The resin directions, we'll need those. And then we have a drinking straw for, I don't know why. Blowing air bubbles, I think I've seen people do that. Let's see what we have here. We have a bunch of stuff. We have sky blue luminous powder. We have white craft glue. Yeah, came from China. It's made in China. We have some kind of tape. We have macaroon white UV colorants. I showed you the shells, and this just looks like paint and a paintbrush. I mean, I really don't want to get into all that. Open it all up. Okay, let's see what we're supposed to do. It says we have the frame, the light. Okay, I've got disposable blood quartz sand. I thought it was mica powder. Glow in the dark powder. So this right here is glow in the dark. I don't know what it's going to do, but we'll figure that out. We have directions. Let's zoom on down here. You know me, I got to move everything. And it looks like we're making some kind of beach. We've broken down the painting process to an 8 easy to follow steps. Cool beans. So we have to draw it. Seriously? We draw it and remove the frame from the panel, take out the transparent sheet, paint a white background. Okay, we can do that. Oh, look, I'm making a beach scene. That's what it looks like I'm doing. My friend Laura used to make them all the time, but she didn't have to have a kit. She was actually talented. Me, not so much. All right, it looks like we're going to create the ocean, and I see a little shark in there, but I don't see one in here. So maybe there's one in here. Oh, there is a whale shark. It is a whale shark in with the shells. So we'll do it as a whale shark. Sorry about the noise. Here, whale shark. You know the commercial where we're gonna try that. Okay. Sounds cool, huh? All right, then we got shells and a turtle. Oh, we got a turtle too. Boy, I should have opened the shells, huh? The rest of them are shells. All kinds of different sizes and all. So I got a turtle, and I have a whale shark or some kind of whale, who knows. But yeah, so we'll put these on there. But I'm going to do this. Do you guys want me to do it in a video? Because you know me, I would get stuff everywhere. This would have to be an outside project, which I could do because it's going to be like 80 this weekend, which I can't wait for. So, what do you guys think? Just let me know. I do want to try this. It will be. I don't want to do it live because you know me. Yeah. Have you ever seen my cookie truck, my Christmas truck I was trying to make? So yes, I will do that on a video. We can do it on a live if you want, but it's going to take longer. So I think a video, and I can record it outside on the porch. Um, so we can do that. Let's see. I have myrtle. What else is going on? Okay, so another couple things that I need to go over. Gail Pierce, congratulations. You won the month of July. I believe I've already announced that. Michelle, you won June. So you will be each getting a random um, painting by Mandie Manzano that was donated. Um, and I will get those out as soon as I get addresses. Michelle just sent me hers. Waiting for Gail. I forgot to ask you to send it. I have 2 more canvases. So what we can do is I will pick a winner, or Stephanie can pick a winner at the end of the month. And then since I have an extra one, I will get with the 3 winners and see which ones you want, I guess. I will take pictures of all 4 of them, and then for since I have an extra one, it's called All Dogs Go to Heaven, the original one. Um, I can give that away as a random thing. I do know that we also have Carissa, who is sending, it's being donated through Avon, and it's one of the canvas roll up things. Those 2 things will be the final surprise pack. Maybe I'll find some other stuff. I don't know. But yeah, we'll go from there. What else did I want to say? Because I'm trying to remember. Because you know, Crystal doesn't write anything down. Oh yeah, I want to. No, I have 3 polls up in my group now. I've linked it on my YouTube page in the community tab. There are 3 polls. One poll is, do you want to do this again next year? I've already had a few people message me and say, yes, please. We've got so many Mandies. I want to get this done. Yeah, you can send your address on Messenger. You have, what else do we have? We have a lot of people saying that they're hoping to do another Mandie. We want to do a Mandie a year long because both of us have so many, but I think the summertime is just perfect because so many people are doing other events. Now, this was just a spur of the moment spit idea that I came up with in the middle of the night because, you know, I don't sleep and stupid things run in my head. And I'm like, oh, hey, let's do this. Stephanie and I are doing the turkey. We started it last year. And I know that what is it? Dream. The Halloween one. Drills and chills, and then there's a couple other fall and Halloween type events that are going on. I know the Chuck Along, she does one soon. Mandie's Diamond Moment, she does one. And I can't think of who. Oh, the Drills and Chills, and I know there's a few others. So I said, you know what? Some people don't like Halloween. Me, um, I don't care for Halloween, but I love fall. It's my second favorite season. And so, what about doing a hey, it's fall, y'all? Hey, it's fall, y'all. Why not? Let's do that as an event leading up to Christmas or Winter with DAC with Stephanie and Rachel Ray. Uh, Pretty sure they're doing it. If not, I know Stephanie will do it on her own, and because she loves that event. I believe Rachel Ray is going to do it. I will have to, I haven't heard a for sure thing yet. Um, so we will have, if you guys want to, we will continue to do this next year. Please go in and do the poll. It's under Creations by Crystal on Facebook, is my group. And just go ahead and if you want to do Mandie next year. Yes, no, no, I don't have any. No, I don't want to do it. Maybe if I get one, whatever you want to say. Yes, I'm definitely in. Um, we want, if you want to do, hey, it's fall, y'all. Um, any fall, anything that's fall to you related. Now, I am going to work on my Thanksgiving turkey. I really, really want that done by this Thanksgiving. So if I start it Labor Day weekend, and we will have the 48-hour Zoom on Labor Day weekend if you want to. I will be there anyway, so come and join us. Um, the It's fall, y'all. We'll do anything you want to do that has colors in it. How about that? If it's Halloween related, haunted house related, ghosts, fall leaves, a Chuck Pinson, because these pretty much everything is fall for him. Um, Abraham Hunter, whatever artist you want to do, where you think, hey, it reminds me of fall. Now, I know Australia is backwards. So their fall, let's see, we go into summer, they go into winter. So if we're going into fall, they're going into spring. I believe that's it, maybe. Or they're in spring now. Our winter is their summer. So yeah, spring. If you want to do something colorful, let's do that. Wherever you are, whatever fall means to you, beautiful, spring type colors for that part of the country or world, and then we got fall colors for over here in the States and wherever else you want to do. It's cool. You know me, I have no rules. I do these just for fun and just to make myself get up and do something. I have totally enjoyed my Wonka, and I was working on all horses, but I had to put it aside because it was all grays and browns. And after doing Wonka, I needed something that was still cheery. That's why I grabbed this small one, which I could have done by the end of the month. It's one that I've had for many years. I think when they first came out with the um, glitter and stuff, DAC did. So I'm going to be doing that. And doing this one because it is awful bright and cheery. And then I will be doing on the first, I will be starting with my turkey. Um, Also, since I know I probably will not be done by November 1st, and Winter with DAC starts, it is a DAC canvas. So I can do that with my DAC to have it done by Thanksgiving. I will also be working on a couple Christmas presents that I have no choice but to get done. It is getting way too late. I've started both of them. One is a mystery. It's a 50s nostalgia mystery kit. Um, the license tag does say shit. It's funny. Um, that's as far as I've gotten. And I'm working on the Dopey and Snow White one for my mom for Christmas. So she will have that. What else is up? I do have some more canvases that were Linda's that have not been spoken for. If you need a fall one, they are $37 and plus shipping. If you need one, let me know. I'll get them out to you. Um, and I think that's all the updates I have. Is there anything else I'm missing, Deborah? I think that's all that I have off the top of my head. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll diamond pick. So Myrtle. Myrtle is really cool. Let's do this really quick. And then I will diamond paint and talk and whatever you want. You don't think so? Okay, cool. Um, let's see. So, what it does is I've already just started this one. What about the strawberry shortcake? I do have that strawberry shortcake. If you want it, Michelle, I can put that with your stuff. I can put that with your prize and ship them both together if you want it. I found the one that um, public apology again. If you haven't heard, I made a strawberry shortcake for my mother for Christmas last year, but because my mother was on a cruise for 3 weeks and then she went to Fort Lauderdale for a week, um, I did not send it to her. Well, when I went to send it to her after she got home, I couldn't find it. And my husband and I both thought he threw it away by accident because it was over by the door with the boxes that were being thrown away. Lo and behold, I ordered another one. I started it, and my husband found it. We were moving something and it had fallen behind the shelf. How it got there, we don't know, but it magically appeared. Thanks, Daddy, I keep saying. So, public apology to my husband. He did not throw it away. I found it. So, yay. Okay, so Michelle, if you want that other strawberry shortcake, I'll send that to you. And that's also perfect for the winter with DAC. Um, I put everything in baggies, so if anything's missing, just let me know and I'll send you more. Okay, so this is called The Killing of a Cowboy. And if you've heard of Myrtle, it's a game too, a game board game. But I figure what I can do is make a copy of the puzzle, and if you want it, I can email it to you and you can play along with it. It says The Killing of a Cowboy. Dame Upsiden had written mysteries in many different places and periods, and Logico, who is the detective, was determined to read them all. The first was a western filled with red herrings, black hats, and tryst worthy of a lasso, a rancher that had been killed, and it looked like the suspects were based on real people. Okay. One of the suspects is Cowboy Raspberry. The names is just unbelievable. One of the best cowboys this side of the Mississippi, regardless of which side you will happen to be on. Some people say he's rustling a problem, but he just says he loves danger. Justice Pine, master of the rural courthouse and possessed a firm belief in her own form of frontier justice. And then Corporal Coffee. Back in these days, if you liked coffee, you liked it black, and Corporal liked his coffee. And then here we have 3 locations. We have the saloon, that anybody ever visited. What? The worst saloon that anybody who ever visited had ever visited. Okay. We have the watering hole. You can get the cleanest water in the West here, but it's dark brown. How's it clean if it's dark brown? Okay. The hotel. A hotel that provides certain amenities, including charging by the hour. Okay. Go down here a little bit. Then we have the weapons. We have a stabbing knife. Just the kind of knife that's perfect for stabbing. A cactus. Watch out for the needles and also for someone hitting you with it. What? Yeah, okay. Um, tainted moonshine. This'll kill you. That's for sure. Even smells dangerous. All right. So here's the clues. The clues are some needles were found soaking in dark brown water. So the cactus would be where? The cactus would be in the watering hole. So we have the cactus, and it's in the watering hole. You're supposed to mark it. I usually just write if you see I've been writing. Justice Pine was suspicious of the person who brought a stabbing knife. So the stabbing knife, and how I know that, is in the back here. Before you get to the solutions, you have hints. Is that backwards? You have hints. And the hint for number 13 is somebody scribbled a note in the margins near the end. Corporal Coffee had a stabbing knife. Logico was upset that someone was writing in the book, but the hint was helpful. So, you going, Michelle? Good night. I know you said you were going to come in for a little bit, so I love you. Talk to you later. So we have, what do we have? We have Justice the corporal had the stabbing knife. So what I did is I just wrote, had the stabbing knife. So this person up here, the stabbing knife here, it was had by corporal. So we'll find corporal over here, and we'll find the little knife, and we'll put a check mark because, he had the knife. What do we have next? Corporal Coffee never been in the hotel. So the hotel, so we're going to mark Corporal Coffee, the coffee man here. We're going to mark out the hotel. He'd never been in the hotel, so we'll do that. Whoever had the cactus had blue eyes. So we'll go back over here and look. We have one with blue eyes, we have one with dark brown eyes, and we have one with brown eyes. So the blue-eyed is Cowboy Raspberry. So Cowboy had the cactus. Cowboy had the cactus. All right. Tainted moonshine was used to murder the rancher. Okay, so now we know that the moonshine was used to murder the rancher. And I'm going to say, where did they get murdered? Let's go back and figure it out. They'll kill you that's for sure. So we know that the murder weapon is the moonshine. So who had the moonshine? Well, we know the general had the knife, so these two did not have the knife. We know that the cactus, the rancher, the cowboy had, so we're going to mark the cactus out on the other two. So who's left? Who had the moonshine here? The moonshine would have been had by Justice Pine. Justice Pine had the moonshine. Okay, so we know who had the murder weapon and who murdered the person. Now, where did they get murdered? In the saloon. So let's see how we figure that out. So Corporal had the knife, so we know that. We're going to mark these two out. And I circle my checks because, I do it in pen. Don't ask me why I have to do everything in pen. Because I don't own a pencil. And I don't know why, but yeah, I do a lot of scribbling, but who cares? I did order pencils, so we'll do more in pencil. I mean, there's 100 of these things in this book, and then there's 6 books now. Let's see. The moonshine was used to murder the rancher who was the person in this book. Whoever had the cactus had blue eyes. So, would the moonshine have been done since it was the worst saloon? We now know that it's not. The general had the knife. She had that, but where were they? So we know that the murderer is Justice Pine. I think Justice Pine. My phone is just going nuts. So I have no idea what it's saying. With moonshine, that stuff will kill you even if it's not lethal. So what else do we have here? I don't know. We have where they were. So if the cactus, where's the cactus? If the cowboy had the cactus and the cactus was at the watering hole, well, we know it wasn't the watering hole. So I will put an X there. And since the cactus, he had the cactus, we're going to say the cactus was at the watering hole. See, I just scribbled it. Justice Pine was suspicious of the corporal because he brought the stabbing knife. Well, where was the stabbing knife? It doesn't say. Corporal Coffee had never been. Okay, so if Corporal brought the knife and he had never been to the hotel, so we have Corporal who's never been to the hotel, so we mark that one out. And which means the saloon. Because someone's at the watering hole, someone has never been to the hotel, and Corporal Coffee had the knife, so the knife has never been to the hotel. We know that the moonshine was the murder. Okay, so I'm going to say Justice Pine killed the rancher with tainted moonshine at the saloon. So we'll see if I'm right or wrong. I don't know. What number are we on? We're on number 13. Number 13. I was wrong where, but I got who? Okay, it was Justice Pine with tainted moonshine in the hotel. Logico, detective's name, declared this is almost 5 pages into the book, and then he felt so proud of himself that he knew the answer. You see, Obsidian had figured out that people like it more when they can guess the ending. The reviews are worse, but the sales are better. So 5 pages in, he guessed the end. I figured out who. So we have Captain. Let's see. Cowboy Raspberry had the cactus at the watering hole. Corporal Coffee, who said he'd never been to the hotel, must have been at the saloon with the stabbing knife. Cool beans. And which makes Justice Pine at the hotel. So I got 2 out of the 3 at hotel. Yay. So do you see how easy and stupid it is? I got 2 out of 3, and every puzzle that I've done out of the 13 puzzles now, I've gotten 3 right completely, and I've gotten the rest of them, 10 of them now, where I've gotten 2 out of the 3 right. Maybe I need to go back and watch some more murder porn, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so these are cool beans. What do you think? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Should I just do them on my own? Do you want to join? Who knows? I think they're fun. So that's Myrtle, and I like it, and it's fun, and I have a dog pouting. Where's pouting? Poor Tofi. Tofi? Where's Tofi? Are you pouting? Deborah says, Tofi do. Tofi so. So, yay. Yeah, the Clue game. That's exactly what it reminded me of. And I hated Clue because I never got any of those right. But at least out of three, I can get two of the three right. So, yeah, I can get the puzzle, the board game. So the puzzles will be up larger. And then I can copy the page and tell you, or if you have the book, I'll tell you what page that I'm on, give you the hints, and we can play that way. Or we can do it in Zoom, whatever you want to do, just let me know. But, yes, Miss Pouty. All right, y'all. I guess I'm going to cut tonight really short. It's 35 minutes. I know Thursday we should be on Stephanie's. If not, I'll do another one. Hopefully, Robbie's mom will have been home by now. They said she had an ulcer, so she was still not feeling good yesterday, and I'm crossing my fingers, have not heard to her. So, heard from him, so I don't know if she's home. But, prayers to her, prayers to Erica, who they're looking for a rehab for her now. She said the hole was worse in her foot, and the infection, she got the report back, and the bone infection was almost completely through the bone. So prayers to Erica. And if anybody else needs anything, please let me know. I'm gonna go and go from there. Phyllis, have you decided on which days we're going to diamond paint at night? Let me know. See, because Phyllis is promising to diamond paint for a little bit, 3 days a week. 3 out of 7 days. Not too bad. Now, Margaret and I have a pact so she can finish her lady and I can finish my Christmas presents. We have a pact to diamond paint for 2 hours, 3 days a week in the mornings. So we're going to do that. And if you would like to join us, just let me know. Not a problem. All right, sweeties, I will talk at y'all later. Thank you for joining. If you don't mind hitting that like button on your way out, I would appreciate it. And I will see you all Thursday at Stephanie's. Bye.